guys, we're over here today at the Star Wars Trading Post, and this is located over at the Disney Springs area. So when you guys are at Disney Springs, this one actually is over near the Rainforest Cafe. There's a couple of them over here, but we wanted to walk through and give you guys a fresh look at some of the Star Wars merchandise that they got inside. It's a small little store. This store used to be the little, next to the little Winnie the Pooh, part of the Winnie the Pooh area, and they tore that stuff out, and now it's like a Star Wars Trading Post in here. So they've got a lot of ideas in here, guys. I'm gonna walk right out through and show you guys just about everything they have in here. Like right there is some of the pin trading that everybody does. I've never got into the trading, but I'll show you some of this merchandise that's around, all the way around. You've got cups, hats, just about everything. You got the little mini lightsabers. You've got the stuffed animals in the corners, the shirts, and you've got a heck of a lot of like props and stuff all the way through the store. So you got these props in the middle here, give you an idea of what you're looking at. I love these things. I wish they'd spend more time putting some of them props, like the actual props, like when you guys were over in Hollywood Studios seeing some of them props all around the store. So it's just not one or two of them, but they do got a few of them around here. I'd love to see more in here. I know the store is a little bit limited for space and stuff, but it's cool when you see all them. They look like they're authentic props. Even if they're not authentic, they look cool seeing all the little, you know, the C-3POs, R2-D2s laying around and stuff like that, or the different parts to make them. You've got the costumes all over the place. You've got these helmets over here. And these are big items. And once again, I do work in the travel industry also, so you will see these things going through all the time when people are traveling. So they do pick these up. I know some of them are chargers, so it's you got to look to see what you're looking for. Some of them you can get the authentic helmets. Some of them the chargers and stuff like that. And look over here, you've got these drink bottles. Now, I thought they pushed a button and turned on, kind of like the Monster thing, but they don't. You got the Boba Fett looking one up there, up on top of the mask. And you can see this is a pretty open store. I think they could actually put a little bit more merchandise in the middle. I don't know why they cut back. I know COVID had a lot to do with it, but you've got room for a couple more displays in here to get some of this stuff out. These are some of their higher end things that they want to keep in the glass cases so you're not going to go playing with and stuff like that. $125 for that guy, $200 for this. So some of the stuff does get pricey. Anything's pricey anymore. That's just how it is. A little miniature Millennium Falcon right there. This stuff all came out when I was a kid, so I got to watch the 1977 start of it all. So I'm from the older generation there. It's kind of cool seeing it around. It's still hanging out through all these years. The key is to keep making the good movies. Don't let them slip and make one that's a nightmare. You want to keep going up, not down with them. I don't think they had any bad ones when I was a kid growing up watching them all. I think they were all incredible when we went to see them. But they've got so much different merchandise in this little shop. It's crazy. You just keep walking around, you see something at the corner of your eye again and again and again. And now, most of the time when you guys come in here, this place is a madhouse, so there's a lot of people. So right now, it's actually nice to be able to come in and walk. That's why we made the decision today to get in here and walk around. Usually you come in and you're not swinging a camera. You're just going to be videotaping people. Some of the shirts and stuff down there. And some of these are actually really cool seeing them walk around. I want to see what that little guy is. Some of the mugs and stuff they got in there. Some of these shirts are kind of cool. And you've got to be, some of this stuff, you do have to be a pretty big Star Wars fan to understand it. If you're not up on all the different shows and stuff, you're not going to see it. Like this guy here. If you're not familiar with a lot of this stuff, you're not going to be familiar with what some of this stuff is. That looks like a salad bowl. That's the R2-D2 head. You got these little characters up on top. They look like them painting ones where you paint them yourself. You got your mugs down below. Some little characters and stuff like that on the chessboard. Looks like they've got a custom chessboard. And it just keeps going and going. It doesn't run out of ideas. It's cool to see that such a small store has such a big variety. Usually it's a big area, and they have one or two items just over and over. So this one here is pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff. Make your way around this backside. And this is the one, once again, it's over near the Earl of Sandwich and the Rainforest Cafe. So this is the Star Wars Trading Post, and this is over here at the Disney Springs near the Rainforest side. And we're going to get over. We're going to shoot the other one on the other side. So there are two. There's another one over near the House of Blues. We'll get over there and shoot that one too. But here is the look at the Star Wars Trading Post. And we'll see you guys in a little bit.